Jordi, this is obviously Trendon's only his second game of the season, and just what does it say about him and what went into the decision to, have the ball in his hands on multiple possessions, clutch possessions late in the game?
Yeah, I think you just watching the game, he was very impactful with his drives, his control. He's a big body. It's really hard to switch on him because he'll make the right play. He's able to score. His competitiveness, right, his personality is contagious. So very happy that he had the game that he had. But the most important thing is, to me, that's the definition of a team, right? You're hurt, which is a tough thing. Our medical and performance team worked really hard to get him back healthy. We got to trust the group because they do a great job, and this is the results, and I think that it's a win for everybody, for the team, for Trendon, for medical performance. I think that's the cool things to see out there.
And Cam Johnson and Dorian have been playing really impactful basketball for, I think, like the last 8 games. Just what have you seen from those two during that stretch and what they were able to do tonight?
Just trust. I mean, we trust them. I trust them. Their teammates trust them. They do it every day. They put the work in, and you see it here. Some days the shots are not going to go in, and I still don't care if they don't go in. We're still going to trust them, and that's what they're building here.
Jordi, with you guys down 17, I think in the second quarter, just what do you think changed in your guys' approach? I see the defense obviously picked up a little bit, but did you say anything at that point to kind of just get the guys back on track, or did they just take ownership and say, it's time to wake up a little bit?
Yeah, they did it on their own. They know that the beginning was not good. Our physicality was not good. We were giving them too much cushion. Our ball pressure was poor, and then they were doing what they do best, right? I think you guys said it. They shoot the three very well. They shoot a lot of them, and they have very good shooters. And we got punished for not starting the right way, but then a lot of our guys bounced back, and that's a cool thing. NBA games are long, 48 minutes, a lot of minutes, and we were able to make that run in the second quarter, our best defensive quarter in the second quarter. And then from there, you haven't asked yet, but it was a pretty good third quarter because we won the quarter. And also we won the fourth. So very happy. You don't start right, but then you win the last 3 quarters. You give yourself a chance, and you win an important game, cup game, everything. Great environment, fans, all that stuff. Really fun game.
Jordi, for you, just as a head coach, just what impressed you the most about the fight of your team in this game? You've mentioned how they can fight, but to fight like this, what stood out to you the most in this matchup?
I think the togetherness, because it's nobody trying to do it they don't try to do it on their own, right? And I think that if you look at the box score, we have every starter with double digits, one guy off the bench with double digits. We had 31 assists and 42 made field goals, and we created 23 turnovers for 24 points. So all those things, it's togetherness and fight. And I think that's very cool to see.
Jordi, going back to Cam a little bit, he's just kind of, as Eric says, he's been kind of on a roll lately. But when you have a player who...
Johnson,
yes.
Sorry.
When he's a professional, as you guys have always said about just how he goes about his business and he plays the way he's doing right now, what does that do to his teammates just to see him go out there, do his job, and just kind of lift his game up the way he's played really this season?
Yeah, I think he does it in a very selfless way. And that's the best thing about him is he leads by example with his consistency, and also you see results. So as a great player that he is, he's performing at a high level, but also his personality just, I think that it's contagious for everybody else. Everybody is very happy for him. And the games that he's performing like this, we got to find him. And I think that was the cool thing. Dennis, Ben, they all did those little things. Because, yes, he made those shots, and he's moving around, and we're running this plays. But his teammates help him get open. And I think that's, again, definition of the group that we have in the team. And everybody is very happy for him.
Hey, Jordi, 15 games in or so of your coaching career, is this kind of what you expected when you thought about, taking a head job for the first time?
It's a good question because since I didn't have an experience of an 82-game season, it's really hard to have expectations. I mean, I know what it is to be a head coach, right? I coached in the Olympics and the World Cup, but it's different. I've coached in the G League. It's different. The amount of, managing people in general, the games keep coming. So it's also a learning process for me, and I'm embracing it, and I'm trying to do my best to make, if I do make a mistake, make an honest mistake, which means that I'm trying to do what's best for the group. And I think that, I'm very happy with the team that we have, not just the players, but from ownership to front office, like the clarity, the message, and how we compete out there. And 15 games in, I'm not satisfied because we have to do it for 82 games. So, our job is, do our best now to recover and go fight the next game. So far, I'm enjoying it. But again, it's when you're a rookie, you learn a lot about the process.